All right, what's up, guys? Looks like I finally got done with the Bay Hill course. I mean, it's not perfect, but I think it's a pretty good representation of Bay Hill. So I'm going to start on hole one. I'm going to go all the way through and just do a quick flyby with the camera and kind of give you guys an idea of what what's going to look like. So this was the range, the clubhouse that we had before, and this is the first hole here. So it's a par 4. I have it at 463. The yardages aren't going to match exactly to the penny because number one, when you make certain objects, sometimes you can't delete them right now in the beta, so you kind of get stuck with the distances. And number two, these guys hit it a little bit higher and I think a little farther than your average player, so you kind of want to bump it out just a little bit more at times. So this is the first hole. Let's go ahead and just do a flyby. You got these big trees here that'll stop you from going right over with the driver. You'll probably catch it 9 out of 10 times, so you kind of got to hit around here. And then your second shot, your approach shot's going to be right towards the green, and basically this is the green here. So flags in the back, and that's about it. So that's hole number one. So on to hole number two. That's the maintenance area. Hole number two here, it's a par 3. I have it at 237. Basically, it's a little bit of a downhill lie here. So go ahead and tee off with about a 3-iron or 5-wood, somewhere around there. You got a really small green, maybe even smaller than I probably should have made it, but it's tight and it plays pretty tough. I mean, to get in that middle pin is nearly impossible. So this is a tough hole, but it's rewarding if you can get out of here with par. All right, so on to the next hole, which is a par 4, dog leg left. I have it sitting at 434. Hole number 3 here, and you hit downhill to this approach area here. Got planes flying by. So, and this is your approach shot to the uphill green. And there's some rockage there, what I thought came out nice. And you got 3 bunkers. It's a pretty simple green. Pins tucked way back left. All right, on to number 4. Number 4 is a par 5. This is the one that I showed you guys about building a creek. Basically, it's a 583-yard hole. Shoots you straight down. About 290s right here where your bunkers are. And then you can try to go for the green with a 3-wood. Green's protected with some bunkers. It's also elevated. And then you have a pretty nice sized green with the pin on the back right. So that's hole number 5 for you. And there's the creek. Pretty dope looking. So, I'm sorry, that was hole number 4. Hole number 5 here is a par 4. It's a cool par 4, about 390 yards, kind of short, but it's got a little bit of a dog leg left. And you basically can shoot down to landing area right around here. Hold on a second. Okay. Alright, sorry about that. My son was knocking on the door, so had to get us. So this is the approach area here, or the drive areas where you kind of land right around, I guess we're at what, 250, 280, 290, 300 right around here. So it's a pretty short hole. It's a tight fairway here, so if you go for this area, you need to land in the fairway. And then you got your approach shot with your green here, elevated green again, pins in the front. It's got a nice little slope to it there, so you gotta be careful when you're hitting it there. All right, on to hole number 6, the famous par 5 with the huge lake. This one you start all the way back here. It's about 596 yards the way I'm playing it, and takes you all the way through to this landing area here, which is around 300. This is about 330 yards right here. So if you're going at it with a driver, you need to stay right. Your second shot is going to be either a short iron to the landing area around here, or you're going to go for the green. But in this case, you got to watch out. It's guarded by rocks, but it is close to the water, and you can try to go for eagle here. So this is the par 5, hole number 6. All right, on to hole number 7, a par 3. Threw some stuff in here like benches and water containers and things like that to make it kind of cool. And then I put like a sign, stay on cart path, because it is a par 3. You don't want to be driving around. All right, so this is a 199-yard shot, kind of uphill. Takes you to the green here. Nice size green, and it kind of dips down in the front, and it goes slopes from the back to the front, kind of down sloping, and the pin's in the back right. So that's hole number 7, par 3. All right, on to hole number 8. This is a par 4, dog leg right. Fun little hole, because if you go out here and you see there's some trees out here, you really can't, at about 280, you really don't want to go over those. Not only that, but there's water out here. So basically this is your tee shot, and this is where the bunker is at. Obviously you can land in there, you can obviously go in the water, or you can hit these trees. But the goal is to probably hit it right around here. Second shot takes you to the green, and this is what it looks like. Pin's kind of in the middle, and it's got a few bunkers around there. So I tried to look at the Bay Hills site and everything and get yardages and stuff, but like I said, the yardage is working out pretty perfect right now, so I'm pretty happy with it. This is hole number 9 here. A little bit of a dog leg left. It's kind of a flat hole. Shoots you out here to this is about 300. This is where you're going to drive to, and then takes you back to the clubhouse area, and there's your green. So now I went kind of quick with that. Is the front 9, folks. This is the practice area again, and then 10. All right, so here's number 10 here. It's a pretty short par 4, 431 yards. Dog leg right, so you tee off and take you over here. You can try to go over these trees, but the trees do get in your way, or can get in your way. So right here is about 300 yards, so you could hit it here if you can get over those trees, but if not, you're going to want to land in this area here to be safe. You may fall in the bunker if you try to go for it, etc. But this is the par 4, number 10. Alright, and there's the green for you. And it came out pretty nice. I mean, it looks this course looks very similar to Bay Hill. Obviously, it's not perfect. There's still some things that we could use for the course creator. There's mountains in the background, so that right there. But the foliage is nice. I mean, the trees and everything, they turned out pretty close to what we have in Orlando, and so I think overall it looks pretty sweet. All right, so this is the number 11 hole, 485-yard par 4. Dog leg left, has water here, and this is the green area. Pretty simple hole. It does have water, which is cool, and elevated green a little bit there. So number 12 is a par 5. Kind of shoot you over the water here. 593 yards is what I have it at. This is pretty much where you're going to hit it on your tee shot. And then it takes you either go for the green or you can lay up. If you go for the green, you got some bunkers to contend with. It's a pretty large green. but if you get it on, you may have a huge putt. So for eagle. All right, so that is hole number 12. I'm sorry, yeah, hole number 12. Hole number 13 is a par 4 dog leg left. This one's kind of cool. So you got your tee shot here, out to the greens, 376 yards. You really don't want to hit driver here. If you do, you might hit the water. You want to land somewhere around here, and then here's the approach green. I really like the way this one turned out with the water. Also got a set of bathrooms over there if you need to go potty. And this one turned out really nice, I thought. Nice little green here you got to hit, and pin's kind of in the middle back area. So really cool par 4. I did like this hole a lot. It was cool making it, and I think it turned out really nice. Alright, so let's go on to the par 3, number 14. It's 227 yards uphill. It's a pretty beast of a hole. Plays right next to number, I think, 11 here, as you can see with the water. And takes you uphill towards the green. Pretty large green, bunkers everywhere. Pin's kind of front left, very downhill slopey. And yeah, if you can get a par here or birdie, you're even better off. Alright, so I ran into an issue with, you guys won't tell by playing it, but I ran into an issue because I started the first hole kind of too far in this corner here of this huge terrain. So I have all this terrain back here that I didn't really get to use because the front 9 was over here, all this here, and then the back 9's to the right. So what happened is you can extend it, but what I found is when you extend it, which I think might be a bug, but even if when you do extend it past these borders here, there's no water. So no matter how far you dig, you can't get water. So I had to kind of do a little bit of thinking and basically change my layout a little bit. So to the end user, you won't know when you're playing it, but number 14 really should be stopping like right around here and then take you to 15 here, but it kind of jumps around. 15's over here. So here's the 14 par 3 we just saw, and then 15's kind of over here. And this whole part kind of got jammed in, but I think it turned out fine. Alright, so 15 is a par 4. It's a cool hole. You got your tee shot to here. You want to kind of hit it in this area. It's about 250. If you try to go over these trees, you may not get lucky. If you hit this bunker, you really are going to have a tough time getting into the green with all these trees here. And then here is the green area. Very nice. Alright, now on to the par 5, which as you can see I had to push it back. Usually it's right around here, the tee box, and you shoot out this way, but I had to come back all the way to here. So this is number 16, and this is a par 5, 510 yard shot, and basically tee off around here is about 300 yards or so. You have some bunkers, and then you can go for it in 2 typically. Got a nice little bridge here as well. I need to fix this part here. I might as well fix it right now while we're talking. It's par 5. Got a little bit of a bridge here, which is cool. I thought that turned out nice. And you can get on the green in 2, but the green is very downsloping from back to front, and you just need to be careful when shooting for the green here, because there is water. I also put some clubhouses back here, but they're supposed to be houses because this hole is really known for having huge houses in the back. So I think it turned out kind of cool. And then I put this one up here as well for the par 3. But that's the par 5 16th hole. Pretty nice looking. And then on to the par 3, which is cool too. 212 yards. Downhill, over water, huge bunker in the front. You really need to be careful with these bunkers. And then I have another bridge back here too, crossing over to really to the 18th is where it goes. And then here's the green.